Alright, welcome to project 3. In this project we're going to start using futures to manage risk. Specifically what we're going to do is create a constant beta portfolio with the beta adjustment coming from our forecast beta. So as you should get used to now, we're going to start by getting our base Excel file. And we're just going to go ahead and open it. And enable the editing and enable the content. Go ahead and start a process. Your name and then something with an 800 number. Again, make sure your 800 number is correct because we use this to assign you a password. Alright, my file is created, so I'm just going to go ahead and close that. Here is the created file, is the base reference period. So our first step is to get our portfolio returns taken care of. I've opened up my last project, risk forecasting, and we just want to take our data, and I'm going to go down through 2011. You could take more. In practice, you might want to use more, you might want to use less, but for this project, you're just going to use 4 years worth of data. So that's going to close out my 2011 material. Now I'm going to Control-C to copy and come over here, and what I want to do is just paste the numbers. So that gives me my dates and my returns. Our next step is going to be to go to the Words database and get monthly returns for SPY. SPY represents the S&P 500. I'm done with my portfolio file, so we'll just go ahead and exit. So I'm going to go to my Words database, and I want to go to the CRISP. And then we're interested in the security files and the monthly data. And it ends in 2015, and I want it here to be 2011. So that it lines up with my portfolio returns. The company is SPY. Again, this is an ETF that represents the S&P 500. And then we're going to ask for the ticker symbol. And then under the time series, we want the holding period returns. We want it as an Excel spreadsheet. And we'll go ahead and submit the query. Wait for a couple of seconds for the file to get completely completed. All right, we'll just click on that to open it. And you'll notice that there's an area here for SPY, a tab. It's empty, and all we're going to do is come over here. As we always do, we want to take out the filtering. We're going to make our text automatic, which is just black, and our fill is going to be no fill. And then we'll just grab everybody, hit Control-C to copy, come over to our SPY tab, Control-V to paste. Now you'll notice that this is starting in 2011 and going up here to 2015. We want to reverse that. So what we're going to do is let me maximize this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It might make it a little bit easier to see. So I'm just going to select my dates, and I'm going to go to the sort function, and I want to go largest to smallest. And it's going to say, do I want to expand the selection, meaning everything that's around it, and that's fine. So now I have all my returns lined up the way they're supposed to be. We can look back at the original one and go down here to the end. You'll see on the 2015 it was -1%, and here I am at -1%. So at this point we're good. Next step is to get the VIX data. VIX is the implied volatility or the implied risk of the S&P 500, and it's derived from options. Part of your write-up should include a clear definition of the VIX and how the VIX is actually calculated. It doesn't have to be extensive, maybe a paragraph at most, to get that done. So to get the VIX data, I'm just going to come over here to Yahoo Finance. We're going to be interested in VIX, VIX, the volatility index. Okay. Try it again. VIX. There we go. We're going to go to our historic data. Our frequency is going to be monthly. And then the data that we're interested in is, let's see. Let's go 1 to 2014. And remember, you're going to scale this to your time frame. I'm going to grab 2 years worth of data. The most recent year, my evaluation year is 2015. Your evaluation year might be 2016 or 2017. So I'm going to go to 15, and this is going to be 31. And then obviously we want December. So this is going to give us our volatility estimate of the futures. Go ahead and apply that. System's going a little slow today. Alright, so notice this is December 1st, so this is the implied volatility of the month of December. We're going to go ahead and download our data. We're just going to go ahead and open the file. I'll scoot the data over a little bit. We'll grab, you notice that this is coming from the most recent to the one in the past, so there's no sorting that we need to do. We'll just Control C to copy, come back over to our working paper, and Control V to go ahead and paste. So this is the VIX data that we're interested in. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do here before we go to the next video, I want my SPY. We'll just set the return and click on our first value. And then we're going to go ahead and drag this guy down like so. And you're welcome to use the shortcuts. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save the file. You want to do lots of saving so that you don't lose anything. And remember, you want to copy this material over to a jump drive so that the computer, you don't want to leave it on the computer because the computer gets wiped every time you log out. All right, well, thank you very much. When we come back, we're going to create a macro that's going to calculate or forecast the covariance between our portfolio and the market, the S&P 500. All right, thank you very much, and hope you're enjoying the class. Thanks, bye.